Hello, do you already know how to program linear points? Today I will show you. At first, we create our program and we call it linear. Now we have to choose our details, and as you can see here, we have 3 motion groups, 1, 2 and 3, but because we are only programming the Cobot, we only need the first, because only the first motion group is the Cobot. And we type OK. Now the program is open, we can see our timeline and we start. We want to make 4 points. The first point will be right here. We call it home position, for example. This is the point where the Cobot should start. The Cobot should move to the first point and to the second point and then back home. So because this is the first point, we just drag and drop our linear program because the point is set where the Cobot is at the moment. So this should be our first point. Now we move the Cobot to the second. For example here. And we set our point. Then we move to the second. Let's say this is our point. And then we need to drive back home, and we also drive back home manually and set our point. So like here. So this is now our program, and we can simulate it. You can see this bar. This is where the Cobot starts the program. For example, I could also start at the second point, but we want to see the whole program. We disable the step mode, so the Cobot drives through all points. We give him a 45% override speed, for example, and now we're a little bit too fast, so I will decrease the speed. And that's our whole program. Thank you.